What's going on, you guys? If you're new here, my name is Morgan, and welcome back to another video. If you guys remember, I was in an accident on July 13th. It is August 2nd right now. So for the most part, everything's been going slow, very, very slow. And I've been put through the ringer. I've been ran in circles by my lawyer and by the insurance companies and by the place that has my truck. It's been a nightmare. I hate this with a passion. Overall, I don't even really know what to say about it, but this is the update. My truck is officially totaled according to the other insurance company. They have not accepted liability yet because they say, well, the insurance might not have been hers and car might not have been on the insurance, yada, 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 which is funny because I actually have a copy of her actual insurance of her insurance card and what she had paid. So that's funny. They're throwing a big fit about it. I'm not appreciating it. I'm absolutely miserable with this whole thing right now. And I'm just not happy. I think what bothers me the most about this is that it's taking forever, and they have actually decided to total my truck but they have not accepted liability yet. So, what happens from here? I've talked to the lawyer. I've talked to the people that have my truck. They want me to go get the truck out. They have it. I was told that they would not have a storage fee on it. The lawyer said, we can't help you with that. That's up to you. You have to advocate for your storage and where it's at. They said you should just get it out. Well, if there's a fee, well, I was told there's no fee. All there is a tow bill, and they told me it was $900. Well, I got a phone call. It is no longer $900. It's $2,600. They said the $600 is the storage fee, which I think is not true because I was told like two different things. But whatever, it is what it is. The truck is totaled to begin with. The company hired a third-party adjuster that came out, and they said, the truck is only worth $1,600, I think is what they said. But now I'm being told like totally different things by everybody. So I don't know what is true. What I was told by the company and the owner of the company that has my truck is that they accepted liability, which they have not. The truck's only worth $1,600. The repairs are $5,700, which I don't really know. But the truck is totaled. So most likely I'm not going to go get it back. They want me to pay $2,000, which whether I have or don't have, which I do have, but whether I don't do or don't have is not up to anybody's business, because they wanted me to go get the truck out and pay the $2,000 instead of leaving it there for the insurance company because they want the truck gone, because the insurance company has not paid them yet, but despite the insurance adjuster just came out. So I talked to my lawyer, who basically said, tough, there's nothing we can do about it, but recommended I go get it because then the insurance company can't get it if I decide to let it go. But the thing about that is, if they pay the bill, then they can get the truck because it's totaled. So how does that make any sense? And if I leave the truck there and they decide not to accept liability, all they do is they fix the truck up and then they sell the truck because the truck is paid off. So I already know what's going on there. But I'm being told two different things by the lawyer and by this company. And I haven't even talked to the insurance company because they're supposed to be dealing with the lawyer. So at this point, I'm over it. I'm confused. I don't really know what the heck is going on as far as that goes because nobody will tell me the truth. And I can't reach out to the insurance company because I do have the lawyer. And my lawyer prefers I just don't reach out to them because I have medical bills now because of the accident. So at this point, I don't know what the heck is going on. At this point, I'm frustrated by everybody's lies. I'm sick of everybody's lies. I can't do it anymore. I'm very, very lucky it wasn't worse. But the funny thing is, she hit me so hard that it knocked the exhaust pipe down. The exhaust pipe goes off to the side on a Chevy Silverado. So it goes off to the side under the passenger side tire. So she knocked it down, meaning she was up under the truck. And also the funny thing is that, there could be frame damage with how hard she hit me. And I've already had to fix it before. I've already had to do the undercarriage before in the frame. Fix that. Because my mother-in-law wrecked it twice. So I've already had to repair that. Oh no, I repaired it again when the stimulus checks came out because she had messed it up again before her wrecks. So at this point, I don't know if it's going to be any damage to the frame. So I just decided to let it go. And eventually I will get another truck. It's just not something I can do right now. Between everything else I have going on, it's just not something. I mean, I can, but I honestly don't want to right now. It's just not a feasible option. Well, it's not a good idea, if that makes sense. It's not the right time. It's not the right point in time. It's just been a nightmare, honestly. So let's be real about that. I'm honestly exhausted about this whole thing. I'm tired. The dogs are tired. The dogs are miserable. We sleep all night just about. We've been having different issues in the middle of the night between Brecken, who had emergency surgery and he's climbing out of his pen, But we've just been having one of those times. I just don't even know how to describe it to y'all. What it's been like lately, just living a nightmare right now because of everything going on. I'm still working on the shed for the evacuation shed, just in case something does happen in this house. I can move the dogs outside. I've almost got it all set up and the floor done. But it's something I will show to you guys when it's fully done. I was just outside power washing the kennels today, or the kennel trays, so I could go put them back in the shed. I ordered new kennels so I could get those moved in. I've had dogs in there because that is my new kennel room. I do have kennels in here so the dogs can sleep in these kennels because they do like to sleep in the kennels. You know, we have the couch, which is when I move, I'm getting a better couch. I have the recliner. I've got totes with blankets, which they like to sleep in the totes with blankets. Morning is in the top kennel. Zeus is in the top kennel. Chubby's in the top kennel. So is Rue. Right here, I have Heimdall and who is that? Is that Zeus actually? I think that actually might be Zeus instead. And then I have Sprite and some of the puppies. I've got a really large kennel with some of the dogs in them. I've got a kennel here with JJ and more dogs. Two kennels over there in the corner with like Asterion, Asterion, Poseidon, Wolf. Hades are over there. Empty kennels because some of the dogs don't like to go in there. I think Alfie's in this bottom one over here. Couch on the recliner. Dog bed on top of this kennel with Moon Dancer and Arcanine. Two dog beds over here with Alfie, Lily, and Duke. Dog bed in front of me. Oh, there's Wolf with. No, that might be Kelly. I think that's Wolf with Melee, Zero, Aura, Isabel, and some of the others. Two dog beds over there with all the puppies that actually sleep over there with Moxie and Dottie. I think that's Hershey over there. Might be Shadow. Hershey! Squirt! Squirty! Shadow! Okay, it might be Lilith. I don't know. I can't tell. Shadow and Hershey look so much alike. But all the puppies are over there. I have the shelf with the Funko Pops, and Shuna likes to sleep on the bottom shelf. Can't wait to move because I could actually put permanent shelves up for the dogs. Can't mess with my Funko Pops because they like to eat the boxes. Some of the boxes are ruined thanks to the dogs, but they're never going to be anywhere. But yeah, so it's been a nightmare. The truck is officially totaled. I'm going to miss my truck. I got to go get some of the stuff out of the truck. There's not much really left in there aside from a charger. I have a trailer hitch and then some puppy wipes. But it's just been a nightmare. I'm ready for it to be over, let me tell you. I'm past the point of being tired right now. But anyways, I've also learned that during the night, the dogs, it's 9:34. This is when I can do my videos because the dogs like to sleep. Best time to do the videos is when they're sleeping because they don't get up and active. And they all sleep. Every now and then they might go from bed to bed because Shadow was just out going from bed to bed. I don't even know where she ended up. Oh, that is Hershey over there. That is Hershey. I don't know where Shadow ended up. I have no idea. But everybody just goes. Oh, and there's a bed on top of one of the kennels where Ruby is. Behind, there's a kennel bed, and Ruby's on the top of the recliner. She likes to sleep on the back. But we're kind of figuring it out right now because we are like in so much trouble. Well, we're not in trouble, but it's just been a mess. I'm living a nightmare, it feels like. But anyways, that's an update about the truck. I'll keep you guys posted on everything going on. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thankfully, I got a dog video coming next. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. See you guys later.